Hey, what's up you guys? This is Junior Trader and in this video we are taking a look at Nvidia stock price action, and Nvidia is in the rebound today. Can this rebound eventually turn Nvidia in a proper strengthful upside? We'll talk about all of that in this video because this rebound today, as it's coming, it's also coming at an important closer to a previous demand zone. So let's see if it has a room to push higher. With that though, before going further, as always, none of this is any financial advice, only for education purposes, just sharing my opinion. Please do your own thing. All right. So Nvidia overall structure, let's turn on my tools, is still bearish technically, okay? Overall, we are still bearish on Nvidia. However, let's get to the hourly interval. We are in a start of a rebound. Now, it's important to mention that the word that I'm using over here is a rebound because overall structure is bearish. Let's turn on the tools again. As you can see, if you have access to my tools, today was your day trade, at least the upside play, because the structure started green over here. So you knew that, okay, we may be looking at a rebound today. Why it's just a rebound? Because we are below the cloud still. My tools will take care of everything for you. If you want them, check out the details in the description of this video. There are 4 tools and all you will receive the onboarding videos as well on how to use them. Now, so this being just a rebound though, can eventually turn in a upside strength, at least to begin with. But where will that begin? Well, we have to get above the cloud and you give it some buffer though, but eventually the 176 and 78 cents above to 178 and 45 cents, this zone, as if Nvidia can regain this tomorrow, next week may bring some strength in Nvidia for the whole week because the structure will start to turn around. If that's not happening, technically this is right now just for a day of a rebound. So by the end of the day today, you should just take your, at least for the day trade, profits here. If you want to carry some position, you can carry as long as it can continue to hold above or stay above or get above 174 and 64 cents. And then you can add more tomorrow to the position as if it starts to break through the cloud, okay? But otherwise, at this point, you should be just nimble. It's just a rebound, and this was a bullish strength start today for the rebound only though, okay? Now, so the point being, it's a rebound right now, but it's just for a day so far. We still have to regain like 176 and 75 cents above, closer to then getting 178. Then only Nvidia may have a chance for the bulls to start overall turning it around to the upside. Otherwise, right now, no. Okay, it's just for a day, a rebound. Market is, again, we had a huge run up in the market, guys, for last 6-7 months. So these pullbacks or sell off is healthy. It's just not a pullback anymore in the market. I would say many stocks, if you would see, they are in a complete collapse, right? So like some of them are just recovering, except Tesla is doing really good. I did a video already on my channel on that. You can check that out. But yeah, so weekly interval is what I want to show you next on Nvidia. Weekly interval, as though we can get above those levels, as I mentioned, 176 around and so forth. We still would though open up until 184 for now. 184 above is where we really open up. Then again, the next level that will open up is then all-time highs again, that is 210. So it's zones by zones. The first zone will be, let's get to the daily interval again. The first zone will be 176 above. As we continue to hold above it, it's important to mention that it will just start a strength, then 178 and then 184. Then only it's open up that range at least, and then if we get above 184, then it will open up to 210. So the point is that Nvidia is in a distribution phase. It's in the sideways action. So trying to play the upside is not easy. Why so? Because the distribution phase is right now, as I just showed you, on the overall structure, is on the bearish end of the distribution phase. Okay, we are on the bearish end of it. So when we are overall bearish, the only upside you can trade is for the day trade, for the rebounds that came today, right? With my tools, you would know already what to do. But right now, Nvidia though is showing a rebound. In summary, we are still overall bearish, so just be a little bit cautious still on Nvidia. And yeah, the technical proper bulls, or the strength for the bulls, is not yet until at least like 176 to 178, in that range and above. Okay, now taking a look at S&P 500, Nasdaq 100. Now these are indices, so even though we are weak, I provided on my Patreon under my collections. You can check that out on my Patreon if you are interested. I already provided an update on S&P 500 and Nasdaq 100. They both are still lagging. They are, you know, but there are important levels that if we can get above those, things may turn around. And I talked on my Patreon about that. So anyhow, we can just high level take a look at Bitcoin as well. And Bitcoin also continues in its downward collapse right now. Now, I do have my opinion on Bitcoin. I think eventually we will be fine. We are getting to those levels, but there's still more room to drop. It's still bearish. That's the whole point. Since it's bearish, so you gotta respect that, and we have more room to drop actually technically. So but that is yet to come. We'll see when that happens, but so far you gotta be very careful. Okay, anyways, most importantly, I wanted to focus this video on Nvidia and provide you the zones and the levels to watch, and what the price action is telling us. So yeah, all right, that's all I had for you guys in this video, and with that, we'll see you in the next videos, guys. Take care, bye.